What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Herschel Walker, in my time, was a really great athlete. Even when I was maybe 6 or 7, 8, his name was ringing bells. He was a really good running back for the Dallas Cowboys, and then he went on to play for the Eagles and many other teams like that. But before having that particular career, he played in the USFL, and he rushed for many yards. I believe Donald Trump owned the team in the USFL that Herschel Walker played for. But before that, he was an All-American running back at the University of Georgia, brought them to a national championship. So people really love Herschel Walker in the state of Georgia. Unfortunately, there are two problems with Herschel Walker. Number one, Herschel Walker is a black man who has a proclivity for dealing with white women. Secondarily, he's a Republican. These two things do not make him bad. But third, he speaks out very negatively about the African American community. So in other words, he is what a lot of people would consider a black sellout. Now, I haven't really heard a lot of stuff from Herschel Walker, but I did hear one thing, and I hear his son on social media he leaves a lot to be desired. But Herschel Walker, in his quest to be a senator in the state of Georgia, he's criticized the black community just like Jesse Lee Peterson has, and we all know what's going on with him right now. One of the things is that black people have a very dysfunctional proclivity. Many, especially one is parenting. Black men in particular don't take care of their kids. This is something that Herschel Walker, he has spoken about in many cases. Herschel Walker has ridiculed Black America, which is what a lot of black conservatives talk about. Even his son, these black men are deadbeat dads. You guys are, criminal. Okay. You're absentee fathers. Okay. However, and that's not only him, his son. But now we find out that Herschel Walker has some dirt on him. Liberal outlets have exposed that despite winning more than 68% of the Republican vote for the nomination, Herschel Walker has a 10-year-old son out of wedlock, a 13-year-old son out of wedlock, and another child as an adult now that he had at the University of Georgia. So these are 3 kids no one knew about. They are undisclosed. Now he's trying to save face. But what he's doing is he is talking about the absentee fathers in the Black American community when he is what he's talking about. And you see, this is sad because, so many times people will get on to pulpits, and this happens in the church. People will preach against all the stuff. Homosexuality in the church. People will preach against fornication, at least they used to. Stealing and lying. Only to find out that particular pastor is doing all of those things and more that he's preaching about. And see, Herschel Walker tried to make himself look better to another group of people than he was. See, he wanted to put down black men, and we talk about absentee fathers in Black America, it's a real shaky road. Why? And we do have deadbeat dads, but there are a lot of absentee fathers in Black America on paper because the parents won't see them. The mamas won't let you see the kid. The mama and the grandmother and the grandfather have allowed that lady to be entitled to dismiss the child from the father, lie to the child. So some black men are relegated to just submitting money in child support. Some black men can't even go to their kids' graduation, crying tears on social media. I want to see my kids. Just let me see my kids. And then at the same time this man is trying to see their kids, this lady is going out telling the daughter or the son, like, yo, Your daddy don't love you. Your daddy don't care nothing about you. This is what you're seeing. And then at the same time, you will fix your rabbit mouth to come back here and ridicule those men who are trying to be in their kids' lives where you are running, sir, to the U.S. Senate for the state of Georgia, and you have not disclosed your children until somebody forced you to. And see, that's the fake ass shit I'm talking about. You will talk down on your own people because you will say things, just like Jesse Lee, you will say things about black people that the white people in the Republican Party, and I hate to say this, and I am a Republican, registered. And I don't care if you don't like it. I'm still black first. I don't have no problems with black Democrats. I have problems with ideologies, but as black people, my loyalty will be to you, not to no party, but I am a registered Republican. But one thing I'm never going to do for the Republican Party is to go onto the Republican platform and talk shit about absentee fathers in the black community when I know what the reason is to get some goddamn claps from whites in the Republican Party because they can't say it. No, if the Republicans want to call out black absentee, get your ass up there as a Caucasian and you say it. But you don't want to say it because you don't want to be racist. So you want Herschel Walker to say it. Okay, Herschel Walker. So since you said it, then why you ain't talking about these goddamn kids you got, bro? Why you got so much smoke for all these brothers out there? Do you need to get votes? So let's put down the black community only to understand that you are who you're complaining about. You are the absentee father. But ain't nothing wrong with that. Because you're Herschel Walker, right? You're cheating on your wife. Having kids out of wedlock. You're not that. And see, all of us got problems. None of us are above problems or above reproach. But see, this is the shit I don't like. Putting down black men when you are doing the same thing, if not worse. Most black men don't even have kids. You got 3 out of wedlock. You don't even like condoms. But you're going around here talking about who ain't this and who ain't that. It just don't make no sense. You could even protect yourself, but you didn't. And long after your NFL days, you were still shooting the club up. So are you so much different than the black man you're talking about? No, you get there up there on television, you and your son, and you get up there and say that. And then at the same thing, you're the Pookies and the Ray Rays. You ain't no different than the black man in the community tearing them down. Except you're an athlete. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.